Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video, and today I've got a mega haul. It's a mega haul from Character Option. It's a Doctor Who toys and they're all exclusive to B&M. So they're all out ready for Christmas and they're absolutely fantastic. But as I'm saying, it's quite the mega haul. First of all, you do have some Dalek set. You do have something interesting, which is actually a Dalek and Davros set, which is from Creation of the Daleks. I'm going to bring them on. We do have the History of the Dalek number 12, which is Destiny of the Daleks. We do have number 11, I'm not doing them in order, I'm sorry, and it's Genesis of the Dalek set 2, because they've already done a Genesis of the Dalek set, so that's, I mean, we're padding on those things. Then we do have the 13th, oops, it's fallen. We do have the 13th Doctor set, which is actually from the Flux season. So you do have the Doctor. And one thing to know, I will only open one of them, but one thing to know, there is actually a variant. So basically, either you have a weeping angel or a screaming angel in it, so that's both of them. What else do we have? We do have a 9th Doctor set with the 9th Doctor, and last but not least, we do have a TARDIS, and it's the first Doctor's TARDIS. It is electronic and it has a new first Doctor figure, which is basically the David Bradley version that appeared in the anniversary episode. So we've got all of that. I'm going to try and do that as quickly as possible, but we'll see how long it takes. Hopefully I'm ready. We're going to start. Well, the Daleks are here, so let's start with the Daleks. So History of the Daleks 11. Of course, as usual, in the back you do have the biography, well, the history bit, and so it is set 2 because they've already released one, and you will notice that it is a new packaging with a lot less plastic as before. I mean, they've done that on the previous ones already, but I didn't do a video for those. But yeah, so basically now, instead of having a full plastic box, you only have like a mini tray to hold the Daleks in place. So we're going to open it and see what those Daleks are looking like. So here we go. So those are the Genesis of the Dalek. We do have 2 black ones. Are they the same or not? Let me see. They appear to be the same ones. So they are actually very, very cool. What I do like, and you may actually see here, is that there is like a used effect. I mean, it's not completely black at the bottom. You do have like a used effect, which is really nice because they look a bit more rough, and I do like that in a deco. Otherwise, they're very, very cool. I mean, they are the usual grey and black Daleks, and of course from Genesis. So those are the first Daleks. Well, the first Daleks in chronological order of the stories, not in chronological order of the series. See what I mean? And so that's the first one. So then we're going to open the History of the Dalek 12, which is Destiny of the Dalek. So here we go. Those are now the Destiny one. They are actually slightly different, those, because you really notice that this one has a black ring and basically a fully black base, whereas this one has the black and silver base, and it doesn't have the black ring. So you do have, and same thing at the front, it doesn't have the black ring here, and it does have the black ring there. So they are slightly different. I think they are the same stalk. Yes, they are same stalk, and well, there is also a slight difference with the eye. As you can see, the lights are a bit different as well. So very cool. I mean, we do like Daleks. You can never have enough Daleks anyway. So That's not too bad. I'm going to put them here because otherwise I'm going to be completely overwhelmed with Daleks, which is already a case. I mean, there's so many Daleks out now. You just wonder how they managed to get yet more Daleks out. Yeah, it does have a background compared to the other, which is really cool for people who enjoy those. I know so many people who actually keep the backgrounds as little diorama. They get rid of the box, but I mean, that's one thing that's improved with the new boxes. No more of those things. So let us see. So I noticed immediately something, which is that the because it fell out of the package. Right, let's see. No, I haven't forgotten anything. The first thing that you will notice is that the actual plunger is different because you can actually pop it out completely. It's probably because you do, yeah, basically you can remove all the two accessories, which I don't really like the fact that they colored this. It's really cool. So you can remove them, and it's meant to be because, if I understand correctly, you can probably do, let me see, I'm pretty sure that there is something to be done with those little accessories. Let's see if there's anything on the box, because I'm very bad at those things. Worst case scenario, there is a video demonstrating what they are doing. Power pack accessories. So those are the power pack accessories, and they should be fitting in something. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't, it's not really a problem, because we're not going to waste time trying to make those work. As I said, there's quite a few videos online explaining what to do. So here we go. We do have the Dalek, which is the created Dalek by Davros. Of course, this is Genesis of the Dalek. We do have what they call the power pack, which I'm pretty sure you can insert somewhere, but at the moment I can't really find where. Of course, you can remove the two weapons, and it doesn't fit in the weapon. Does it? No, it doesn't fit in the weapon thing. I'm sure there is an explanation somewhere. And we do have Davros, so that is the first Davros. It looks really good. All of those buttons are actually translucent, which I think is a very nice touch. I mean, there's the finishing on the console is actually pretty good, and of course it does have the trapdoor here, because all of the Davros have the little trapdoor. I'm not quite sure where you're supposed. I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a button somewhere. Well, I'm pretty but yeah, you do have the little trapdoor here to access the mechanism from or friend Davros. Yeah, those are actually also clear. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but those are clear plastic as well, those bits here and there. So that's actually very good. And of course, what you can do is you can take this and give it to Davros so that he can actually do some research on weaponry. So that's a very cool figure. I like this set. I wasn't too sure when they announced it. I was thinking, oh well, I know the Davros and Dalek, but it's actually very cool. And you do have the two power pack accessories that I will have to check at some point where they go. So what do we have yet? We still have the sets. We'll start with the Ninth Doctor. So we do have 3 figures. The interesting thing is that it may look like it's the same Ninth Doctor, but it's actually not, because when they did the announcement for the toys, they did explain that there have been some issues with the actual figure, that so they actually had to redo the figure. So not only the while the main part of the figure, the body is the same, the Ninth Doctor jacket and face sculpt have been completely redone for the occasion, so it's rather nice. We'll start with this one. So it is the so-called disco rose, because of course with the articulation she is like almost dancing, but I mean, she's really, I think she still is a very cool figure. The sculpt is actually pretty good, even though the first release really was nasty. I have to admit that. But when they redid it for a more general release, they actually sorted the sculpt, and it's very, very, very nice now. The interesting thing is that of course she doesn't have, it is the same figure, but it's been completely repainted so that she has a different outfit, which is rather cool. I'm actually quite happy with that. But then again, I've always been a fan of Disco Rose. And here is the new, yes, you can see this is the new Ninth Doctor, and indeed you can see that it is a new face sculpt, and the jacket is very different because the old jacket was a bit wider, and whereas this one is narrower and seems to be fitting him more. So here we go for the Ninth Doctor. It's a very, very cool figure. It's a variant as well. I mean, the costume is a bit different. This is more brown than black. And he does have a blue t-shirt. A very, very cool figure. And of course we do have something that a lot of people have been wanting ever since the original figure, because that was the original hologram Doctor figure, which was actually cancelled. It was never released, and people have been, you know, asking about the Ninth Doctor as a hologram. So here we go, we do have the Ninth Doctor as a hologram. What is great is that because of course it's unpainted, you can actually see the sculpt a lot more on that, but it's a very, very cool figure. So that's it for the Ninth Doctor. We do have the 12th Doctor, the 13th Doctor one to open, and then we'll have the TARDIS. As I said, I will not open the two versions because there is two versions of this set, one with the Weeping Angel and the other one with a Screaming Angel. So they do have different head sculpts. So we're going to open one of them because otherwise, well, it's the same set, so it doesn't make sense to open both for the unboxing. This way we'll actually have an extra. We will not, it will not be as long. Sorry, I'm really, really bad today with that. So let's open this, and that's it. So here we go. This is the Weeping Angel. I mean, it's still the same angel. It does have the articulated wings, of course. It's the same that we know and love. I mean, we've had quite a few different variants of that one. So, but I do like this translucent blue. I think it's really very, very pretty. And so this one you do have as a regular one and as the Screaming version. So, but as I said, I'm not a bit. So very cool figure. And then we do have the Doctor, and the Doctor, it looks like it's it's very, very much the same figure that we've had, but of course she does have the new coat, which is the dark coat she wears in the later season, and it's actually a very cool figure. It's always been a very cool figure anyway. I've always liked it, but I actually do like this version of her. And then, last but not least, we do have a new version of Yaz. And basically, even though the body is the same that we've had before, I mean, it is a repaint of a previous figure. She does have a new head with a different hairdo because she's got a ponytail. So that's actually a nice little thing that they managed to modify it slightly. I mean, for budget figures, it's always cool when they manage to change that. So that's why I'm very happy with the fact they changed the boxes, because if they saved a bit of money with the boxes, it means that we're getting a new coat for nines and a new head for nines, and we do get a new head for Yaz, and we do get the accessories for Davros. So I'm fine with that. I'd rather have new figures than having the same figure with boxes. So, and here we go. So they are actually also, I didn't show it to you yet, but you can see that it's a new style of boxes for the TARDIS, because once again there is no window. I mean, you can actually grab the first Doctor. I'm not sure if this is impacting people in the shop, because it's, well, you probably, I mean, some people may try to get the Doctor without getting the TARDIS, which I really think would be a shame, because that TARDIS looks absolutely superb. Yay! So here we go. Here is the new first Doctor. He looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, you do recognize David Bradley. There's a new scarf, because it's definitely not the same scarf as before. They've changed. I'm sure they've changed a few little things, but that is such a cool figure. I mean, I absolutely adore this version of the first Doctor. I mean, David Bradley was absolutely fantastic, and I've been, hoping we would get a David Bradley version of the first Doctor, and now it's done. We just need another one to finish the set of first Doctors, and I think we should be okay. So, but character option, I don't know if you're listening, but we do need the other version of the first Doctor, and sorry, it's just there is this little plastic ring that is slid through the door, and it's always a bit of a problem to actually remove. We do have the TARDIS. I'm going to try and put the batteries. I know, I mean, you're surprised as well, because of course it's an electronic. Let me show you first the TARDIS. So that's a very, very cool deco. I do like the used St. John's logo, and of course oh, I'm sorry, the label looks quite used as well. It's a very, very nice version of the TARDIS. I mean, if you look at previous versions, sorry, it's a bit, that was the first version they released of the first Doctor, and we're very fast, and the last one they did was more like almost black and white, so a bit of dust in here. So that's actually a very, very cool one. It does have, of course, the beautiful lamp, and we're going to see if we can put some batteries in. So we do have the TARDIS. I mean, you open the door, you can open the door, and then you've got the button inside to actually close the door again. So here we go, and now we're going to switch the toy on. Is it on? No, of course it was already on. So we're going to see, that's the takeoff noise. It's always a pleasure. I mean, you, you don't get bored with it, really. So, so and I don't know, no, this one has also the landing one. So it's quite a long one, and of course the light continues, and we've got the landing one. Which sounds a bit, maybe it's just me, but it sounds slightly different from very, very cool. Anyway, so here we go. I didn't switch it off because otherwise you won't if you don't want to hear me. So here we go. This is the first Doctor TARDIS with the David Bradley version. At the moment, B&M is having a special offer, so it's actually even cheaper than it should be normally. I think this one is supposed to be 34 or 35 pounds, and at the moment I think it's at 25 pounds special offers. You do have the set with the 13th Doctor, and we do have the set with the 9th Doctor, and Davros with his little accessories, and the specimen Dalek, I'm going to call him. And we do have the two where the Genesis, I'm getting confused, Destiny of the Dalek and the two Genesis of the Dalek. So here you go. Everything is available at B&M, and you can even order some of them online. They don't have everything online on their website. They are exclusive to B&M. They're out now, and hopefully you will be able to get some of those beautiful toys for Christmas. One thing to know is that at present on Character Options website, there is a special exclusive regeneration set with the 13th and the 14th Doctor. I don't have an image with me, but it's selling out quickly, so hopefully by the time you see this, it will still be available on Character Options website, because that's an exclusive for them, and they sell worldwide, which is always nice. Anyway, after this orgy of Doctor Who figures, I will leave you to it, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.